Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Mustang Island, Port Aransas, Texas. And it's about a perfect beach day. If we could get this year round, it would be something. Port Aransas is a beautiful place to be between hurricanes. There's those little bags. You can grab one of those yellow mesh bags there, pick up some trash, use it for your own trash, empty it, put it back in the box. It's just a chill day, guys. The dunes are beautiful. A lot of wildlife in the dunes. If you're coming here for the first time, be aware of that at night, especially if you have small dogs. There are coyotes in the dunes. I've even read reports from locals that there are boar in the dunes. I've never seen a boar here, but I would imagine if you live here full time, you're gonna see more than I see. There's also rattlesnakes, raccoons, possums, everything else you could think of that would be in a little ecosystem like that. Good morning, boys. I didn't see Kevin, friends of Kevin. They have a couple of these tents set up, and you can rent them. If you're having a large get-together or an event. There's a lot of people here today and a lot of dogs. This guy's supervising his humans are in the water. He's making sure everything's safe. These people are awesome. Cool. They made a bar onto their trailer, and when I pulled up, they told me to come over and have a drink. Very nice of them. But of course, Texas, like most states, has this weird rule about drinking and driving, so we're going to take a rain check on that one. When I first moved to Texas, you were allowed to have open containers in the car. Everyone in the car but the driver could be drinking and drunk off their minds, so that law changed. Nice blue skies, a little bit hazy. I love the sand beaches here. In the summers when I would go to Maine, they had beautiful beaches, but there was no sand. Matter of fact, my hopes were up one day. We went to a place called Sand Beach. They're getting pulled over. They had a person sitting in the back with the hatch open, dangling their feet, and that officer did not like that. We're leaving the beach right now. Yeah, they had a beach up in Maine called Sand Beach, and I was thinking, okay, we're going to see a beach with some sand. There was no sand there. They had rocks. A lot of the Maine coast is rocky, but it was still beautiful. That water was cold. Even in the middle of the summer, that water was cold. I'd go up there all summer and spend time with my dad and his third family. My dad was a workaholic. Yeah, you mentioned work and he started drinking. That's just a joke. Forgive me, Dad. Waiting on the Port Aransas ferry. We're front row left. You're allowed to get out of your vehicle on the ferry. I just don't have any room to get out of my vehicle. There's not enough room to open my door. Look how rough that water is. Little swells caused by the ferry engines because it is a pretty calm day. The wind, the last time I checked, it was around 5 or 6 miles an hour. It may have increased a little bit. It's supposed to pick up overnight, but nothing like we had a few days ago. No 35-mile-an-hour winds coming in. You can see it's rough out there from the ferry boat next to us. Rough right in front of it, right there. No ships are coming. We're just waiting to load. There's no charge for the ferry. It runs every day, 24 hours a day. I think the last time it shut down was a hurricane. A little bit of a line coming back today. Probably 40-minute wait to get on. When I was coming over here, no wait, pulled right on, didn't even get put in a lane, pulled right on the ferry. It's a gorgeous time of day. I'm going to make my way back to Rockport, get some work done. I live in my truck full time if you're new in the channel. So even just sitting there waiting for the ferry, I can get work done. I got all my toys with me. I can read. I can get caught up on comments on my phone for my YouTube channel. And I try not to waste too much time. I like to save my wasted time for sleeping. You can see it's a short ride once you get going. Yeah, if you're coming to Port Aransas, I would make the ferry part of your experience because it is fun. You get out on a boat. Sometimes you see some dolphins. It's a neat little experience. If you don't like boats or if the ferry line is too long, and you can check online and get the ferry times, the waiting times, anywhere from 15 minutes to 2 hours, during a holiday or busy season. Be going into the ferry. Tide is low right now. It's a neat little system. One of the boys had their license for a few weeks many years ago, and he wanted to drive onto the ferry, and he drove on, and they kept telling him to move up, and he gunned the engine and nailed the car in front of him right on the ferry. So that was fun. The guy that got hit had like a little ding in his fender. Complete jerk. I'm a lawyer. I'm like, looked at his license plate. You're a lawyer in Kansas. Don't be a jerk. None of us will wake up on the ground. How's that? We'll let everyone go. Black skimmers just flew by. No line at all to get on the ferry. If you're heading to Port Aransas, this was a good time. There's nothing happening over there as far as the ferry goes. make my way back to Rockport, get some work done, see if we get a sunset tonight. Say hi to Eugene. See how he's doing today. That one's not actually Eugene, but as you know, all great blue heron are Eugene. Eugene is about a third bigger than him. Guys, I hope you're having a great day. I had a very good day. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.